So I would ask that Jack Island now please join me at the podium. So Jack, come on up, please. So Jack, this plaque will be yours in just a matter of seconds, but this is what it says. It says the Elmhurst Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the Civic Hall of Fame, Jack Island, Silverado Grill. And a quote, a businessman to trust, a mentor to many, and a friend to treasure. Presented at the Chamber's Annual Awards, our historic 100th birthday bash, January 26, 2018. Jack Island, ladies and gentlemen.
Why do I thank everyone present? I'm just amazed at how many people that I know and love and respect came out for this event, and I appreciate that. I want to wish a happy birthday to the Chamber of Commerce. 100 years, that's incredible, and thank them for seeing fit to bestow this award on me. I think as I look at it, if people needed something and they came to me and I could do it, I did it. I would think that many of you, if not all of you, certainly most of you, are in the same boat. You're all good people. So anyway, I got involved. I like to tell a story about my involvement in the Chamber of Commerce. This is a Chamber of Commerce event. 32 years ago, I think it was 32 years ago, it was definitely this time of year because it was very cold. I had a partner at the time who I'd met in a restaurant chain. We worked together, and the chain was sold, and we were liberated, looking for a place to work. He found the site of the Silverado Grill in Elmhurst and called me and asked if I wanted to go in on this thing. And I said, well, where is Elmhurst exactly? And he said, well, you'll like it, or something along that. I said, well, I'll come out and help you build it up if you like, and then we'll see where it goes from there. So it was a restaurant before. Most of you know that. Many restaurants before. But they had closed down, I believe it was on New Year's Eve, and we had moved in there. It could have been today. It was late January, as I recall, in 1986. We met there, and the restaurant has a basement that provides storage, a couple of walk-in coolers, and an office. Nowadays, at that time, it was a sleeping quarters for us. And my partner, Dave Walrad, was extremely handy, had a lot of tools. We brought them in, put them in the upstairs area, started to demolish the restaurant and rebuild it. And so that's what we did for many months. And one day, guy walks in a coat and tie, wading through knee-deep sawdust and who knows what. He probably should have had a hard hat on, but he didn't. It was Jim Hallberg. And he was, as he did, I'm sure, a lot at that time, he was soliciting for the Chamber of Commerce. And he saw a couple guys that might be willing to listen to him. And actually, he approached Dave and not me initially, and asked me, he said, I think it'd be a good idea for you guys to get involved in the community. And when Dave approached me, I said, Dave, he's looking for money, you know. We are not in business yet, and I think we need to table this until we open the doors, maybe, and then talk to Jim. And actually, Jim came back and talked to both of us, and he said, I know you're not in a position where it's easy for you, but he said, if you do this, I will personally make sure that this becomes a wise investment. And I think last weekend you were in the restaurant. So he's still fulfilling that. I think he likes the food, I hope. But he, and anyone who knows Jim knows everybody. So he's a great guy to have on your side. And that's how we got started. And it wasn't long after we opened the restaurant. It wasn't real easy at first, but Jim had us involved as directors in the chamber, and Dave was an ambassador. We shared directorship at different times, but it worked out, you know, just the way he promised that it would. So that's something, and I think about it a lot this time of year, especially with thinking about this award and our lineage there. So we've been there for 32 years. Now, I've got a couple people that have been there. Believe it or not, we have 3 employees that joined us in the first year. So they are, I think we're in our 32nd year to be completed in June. I think that's how it works. So they are in their 32nd year also. And 2 of them have joined me here, Mary Pittman and Kathy Bless. Stand up, please. Stand up. And we have another, Karen Stevenson, who is running the business tonight. So that was nice of her to do that. But that's how it works. And somewhere I got things that make it possible. The people that work, and I cross that out, and I put run. They run the restaurant. I'm kind of backing away from some of the operations, and I can trust these people to take care of things. So I wanted to recognize them as you have recognized me. Other than that, I just I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I'm humbled. I'm sure that there are others that deserve this award more than I do, but I will cherish it. And I have one more thing to say. Because I have an audience and because I have a belief, and I hope this doesn't offend anyone, about 2 years ago, I started to pray. And I'm not any taller than I was then, so that one's not working. But I can tell you that it's a practice that I strongly recommend. And I thank you all for being here and listening to me.